See if maybe one of these days we can finally get this shit running. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk a little bit. Talk. Yeah, let's lower this bad boy just a little bit more. Alright. It looks like we are good to go. Alright, let's do this. Should pop up, right? Oh no. It messed up. Oh no it didn't, it's just messed up on my feed. Anyways, what's going on everybody, this is Ripto here. I'm coming at you guys with Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage. As you guys know, in a few months, not just a few months, it's actually in 3 months, less than 3 months I think at this point, but we're going to be coming out with the Spyro, I was about to say Insane Trilogy, but it's not. The Reignited Trilogy is what I'm trying to say. As we start the game in the World of Dragons.
Is this rain ever gonna stop?
Nope.
I've forgotten what the sun looks like. We should go on vacation. Somewhere warm. Somewhere sunny. Dragon Shores. Yeah, I haven't been there since we kicked Nasty Nork's butt. How about it, Sparks? You up for a vacation at the beach? Last one there's a Nork.
Haha. Oh my god. Meanwhile in the world of Avalar, guys, you would not believe the amount of bullshit I had to go through just to get this shit working properly.
Is it working, Professor?
Almost. Just a few more adjustments to these orbs and...
Maybe this isn't
Oh, of course, Hunter's discolored.
could just make Ripto angrier.
Calm down, Hunter, and stop fidgeting.
You saw the professor's book. They have claws like this, teeth like this, and they spit fire like this. Puh, puh. They sound much more dangerous than Ripto.
That's exactly the point. A dragon is our only chance of stopping Ripto, and you know it.
It's working! It's working! I've got a dragon!
Whoa, rough landing. Hi, which way's the
Beach?
beach?
The what?
Hey, stop staring. Haven't you guys ever seen a dragon before?
Nah, blood.
You're a dragon?
You got a problem with that pussycat?
Oh, god, pussy. That's all I heard.
Well, someone forgot to invite me to the party. Were you trying to keep something from me? A dragon? You brought a dragon to Avalar?
He just got here.
I hate dragons! Ow! Rush! Kill it! Kill it!
Kill it! Imbecile. Oh man.
You
Crush is miscolored too. Damn, I didn't pay attention to that. Oh well, it's no big deal.
Who is that jerk?
That was Ripto, and we have to get rid of him. He's causing all sorts of trouble around here, but I haven't got time to explain. Here, take this magic guide to Avalon. It'll help you begin to understand our worlds.
Magic
Right
guy.
now, I have to follow Ripto and see what he's up to. I'll meet you in Summer Forest, okay?
Hey, wait a minute. How do we get ourselves into these messes, pal?
Not sure there, bud. But anyways, the adventure begins. And as I begin to pause this game and change a couple of settings, you'll begin to notice that okay. Okay, I was about to say, I'm like, please don't tell me that my stuff is gonna act out now. Okay. How about down? Oh, okay. Alright, cool. It's much better.
Hi, Spyro! Welcome to Glimmer! Unfortunately for us, a mob of lizards just showed up and started stealing all of our gems. Can you stop them?
I don't know, man. You're asking a lot. You're asking a lot, actually. Like, you're asking me to like try and like I don't know if I want to do all that. Anyways, this is the first level of the game, Glimmer, and I don't know. What do you say about the first level of a Spyro game? Spyro games aren't hard. They're not hard. There are some challenging bits in these games, but they're mostly the Spyro games were always more geared towards children, so difficulty was never really like their main aspect. But anyways, you guys might be wondering if you're playing the Spyro games to prepare yourself for the Reignited trilogy that's coming out in 3 months. Why are you starting with Spyro 2? Why aren't you starting with Spyro 1? Well, let me explain that real quick. I hate Spyro 1. That's it. I don't like Spyro 1. Like, it's like Crash Bandicoot. Like, I love Crash 2 and Crash 3. Those games are fantastic, but I absolutely detest Crash 1. And I feel pretty much the same way about Spyro 1. But the thing that was great about the Insane Trilogy for Crash was that since they remade the games and everything like that, it made it much more easier for me to digest, like the actual game itself. So I'm hoping that they do the same thing with the Spyro trilogy.
I'm a friend of Alora's, and she's asked me to help you out. Whenever you find me, I'll remember your progress like this.
Yeah, it means she saved her progress. Yeah. Alright, cool. We'll skip that. Anyways, basically what we're going to do in this playthrough is we're actually going to go on ahead and 100% the game because, like I just said, Spyro games really aren't that hard, and you know, I can't play a Spyro game without getting everything. Like, I feel like it would just be wrong of me to not do so. If you notice that when we kill enemies, they turn into these like ghostly spirit type things, and that's because unlike Spyro 1 and Spyro 3, which they give you gems when you kill enemies, but in this game, basically you have to defeat a certain amount of enemies, and then power up will appear in the level for you to use for you to get collectibles and things like that.
Ah, you must be the dragon everyone is talking about. Well, dragon or not, I'm afraid there is a small fee to open the bridge. It will cost you 100 of your gems to cross.
I wonder how many times he says small fee. Numero uno. Alright, first time meeting this motherfucker. Moneybags, man. Ooh, you're gonna get this 100 gems now, but you wait. You just fucking wait until the third game. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you.
Mr. Dragon. Spyro, was it? You can now use the bridge whenever you want, free of charge. I hope we meet again.
I fucking
when you
hope
have
so.
even more gems.
Ugh. You disgust me. You disgust me so fucking much. Nah.
To get a good look around.
Yeah. Sorry. I'm skipping a lot of this tutorial stuff because I feel like it's really unnecessary for anybody to have to watch or listen to that stuff. I mean, this game came out in 1998, so if you haven't played it at this point, I don't know what to tell you. Oh, I know what to tell you. Buy the Reignited trilogy.
Thanks for helping us fight
That's
off
what I
the
tell you.
lizards. Please take this talisman of glimmer as a sign of our gratitude.
I just can't talk about enough on how excited I am for the Reignited trilogy. It's going to be so great to be able to...
This magic portal next to me will take you to Summer Forest, one of the homeworlds of Avalar.
To be able to freaking replay two of my favorite childhood games, Spyro 2 and 3, in basically the entire game reworked specifically for the PS4 and Xbox One, specifically for the newer generation of consoles, is amazing because it's great what they did with the Crash trilogy, and I'm just really excited to see how the Spyro trilogy turns out, considering that they had to actually build the game from the ground up instead of being able to actually get the code from the game code. They weren't able to get the game code from Insomniac like they were able to from Naughty Dog. So they kind of had to basically not restructure, but they had to actually build the game from the ground up again this time around.
Thanks for helping me light the lamp, Spyro. A fairy gave me this orb, but I like gems better. You take it instead.
Joke's on you, I'm taking all your fucking gems, and I'm taking these orbs. These are one of, I believe, of what is 64 orbs, I believe, in the game. There's 3 types of collectibles that we get in this game. There are, of course, gems, which you see lying around. They come in a variety of colors. They come in red, green, purple, or red, green, blue, technically, I guess, or indigo, yellow, and purple, and then indigo for 25. Red's 1, green's 2. God damn it. Red is 1, green is 2. The darkish purple is 5, and then yellow's 10, and indigo is 25. But we're getting all of them, so it doesn't matter. And the really cool thing about Spyro 2 that they give you right off the bat is if you hold all 4 of the shoulder buttons, L1, L2, R1, and R2, you saw Sparks point in a direction. That means basically he points to the nearest direction. He points to the direction of the nearest gem to Spyro. So if you're really like searching for the last couple gems or whatever, then it's really, it's super easy. And the thing that sucks is that in Spyro 3, they actually like made it to where you had to unlock it. You had to basically go, you have to basically go through like over half the game or about half the game before you can use the gem tracker, which is like fucking ridiculous. That makes no sense. Why take a feature that is... Why take a feature like that away? Or why block it behind a freaking... a challenge that I'm not really going to talk about yet because, I don't know. There's no reason not to talk about it, but, you know. Save that for next game, I guess. I don't know why I did that. I'm not doing the challenge yet. You're actually not even supposed to be able to 100% this level yet. We're supposed to learn how to climb, which is something that we can't do until we get to the second homeworld. But luckily for us, there's a workaround for that. And it's exactly what we're going to do here in a couple minutes once we finish this challenge. I usually do this challenge last, but I've been talking in such erratic patterns and everything like that that I went away from what I normally do, because this is where I would normally end the level. That's alright though. It's alright though. I don't know how long I don't know how long I will be streaming anyway, because it's already almost 3 o'clock in the morning. Your boy gotta work at like 8:45, so got it, bitch.
Yay! You saved my drop of gems from the lizards. Here, take this orb. Some girl with wings dropped it here yesterday.
That was Zoe, I guess. Just dropped it there. Cool. Onward! Now it's time to go on ahead, go on ahead. Get this last thing right here. So here's how we're gonna do it. Normally we would just leave, but since we want to go on and get everything, we're gonna go to this super fly power up. Actually, before we do that, we gotta. I done already forgot about this stuff over here. There we go. Alright. So we're gonna go on ahead and we're gonna go this way. Now, by going towards this direction, it's actually gonna cause our power up to go by faster. So we're gonna try to get up as high as we can. Right here. Oh, my shit is jacked up, yo. I don't know why my game is skipping a whole bunch of frames all of a sudden. I'm not sure why. Yeah, now we can light the gem lamps in this cave. I don't know what was going on just there. I hope that stuttering was just for like that few seconds, because I do not want the entire stream to go this way. So now basically we have to do the same thing we just did out in the other place, just these ones are hanging off the ceiling instead of protruding from the ground. But once again, we weren't supposed to be able to do it yet, considering we don't have the climbing ability, but we said, fuck that. We do whatever the fuck we want around here.
Thanks for helping me light the lamp, Spyro. For a while, I was afraid we were going to have to cancel tonight's baseball game. Here, somebody mix this orb in with a baseball.
Okay, so question. Are you guys, like, is this your baseball stadium inside like this? Like, where's the setup? Like, oh shit. Nah. These should be the last bit of the gems right here. Heyo. And that's the chime you look for every single time you want to complete a level. You wait for that do. And you can pause the game and then leave through the pause menu, but I like to just run through the portals a lot of times. It's just more authentic that way. Oh, let's kick that bitch out.
Spyro, what are you, some kind of goat?
Some kind of goat?
Dork. Oh, sorry.
Did you meet the gem cutters in Glimmer?
Yeah, they gave me a souvenir too. They called it a talisman.
They gave you a talisman?
What? Is it special? I just stuck it in the guidebook you gave me.
There are 14 talismans in Avalar, and they are all magical. If you can collect enough of them, they can be used to defeat Ripto. Hunter, where have you been?
Don't worry about Hunter being discolored. It's an emulator thing.
I am?
Spyro, look. There's no way you can get to Dragon Shores right now. Ripto and his monsters have taken over the castle here in the Summer Forest. You're going to have to go to Avalar's worlds and convince the inhabitants to give you their talisman.
AKA just go to their worlds and get to the end. And they'll just give them to you.
Trust you with 14 talismans. If you come across any orbs, they're important too, but I'll tell you about them later.
Okay, no problem. I'll collect a few talismans, give Ripto the old hot foot, and be in Dragon Shores by lunchtime.
If only it were that simple. I mean, maybe if I was just sitting here just playing the whole game, like right now, like if I just sat here and just played through the entire game, maybe. But no. So anyways, as I was trying to explain before and I was losing myself in my train of thought, there's 3 types of collectibles in this game, as we're going to go on ahead and do everything we can here in Summer Forest. But once again, we can't complete Summer Forest just yet because we don't have the ability to climb. And there is no workaround for that. But there's 3 types of collectibles. There's obviously the gems, which are everywhere. We're gonna get all of those. There are the talismans, which are in the first 14 levels, or first 14 main levels. Basically, all of the normal levels in the first 2 homeworlds all have talismans to be collected, and the third homeworld doesn't have any talismans. But
Spyro, this is the homeworld called Summer Forest. There are portals to many of the Avalar worlds around here. Unfortunately, Ripto has taken over the castle, and we need your help. Start by retrieving the talismans from each of the worlds you go to.
yeah, pretty much that's the main goal of the game. But while you're also getting talismans, it is also it would also be smart of you if you were to collect as many of the green orbs as possible. The 3 orbs that we collected in the first world. Yeah, you want to collect as many of those too, because you need those green orbs in order to power the portal. So if you don't have enough orbs, then you can't get into a particular world, depending on how far you are in the game.
Hiya, Spyro.
And basically, we're going to skip all the stuff that Hunter tries to tell us, because practically everything he tries to tell us is a fucking tutorial. Everything is a tutorial from this dude. So, and I'm really hoping that that my goddamn game will stop jumping frames so much, man. It wasn't doing this shit before. This is really starting to piss me off. Like, it's crazy how much my shit is just... Like, it doesn't... Yeah, like, I'm just sitting here, and it's just skipping all these frames, man. What the fuck? Okay, hold on just a second. I'm sorry. Sorry. Alright, cool. Let's try that. Yeah, there we go. Most of that's gone. Okay. Sorry about that, y'all. We should be good now. I say that, but I could totally be wrong. Anyways, Summer Forest, we can't collect everything yet, but also we don't want to go into that level that we just passed right there. That's called Idle Springs. We don't want to go in there yet because there's actually a skill for Moneybags that we can learn.
Hi, Spyro.
Not right now because we don't have enough gems for it, but you know, there's an ability that he can teach us.
Okay.
And it costs 500 gems, and unfortunately, by the time we collect all the gems that are available to us right now,
Nice job.
without going into any other worlds, we'll have like 470 or something like that. We'll be like just a few off to where it's like, man,
Very good.
why'd they have to do that, man? Why couldn't they have just made it where you could have gotten 500 so that we didn't have to do all this? So you don't have to go into a world, you know, get some gems, come out, you know what I mean? All that shit, but it is what it is. So another awesome thing that they added into Spyro 2 is this fantastic maneuvering thing called hovering. Hunter was just explaining it, but I feel like I can easily explain it better. Basically, you go to glide like normal. You press the X button, you press the X button again, you glide. But when you get towards the end of your glide, if you press the triangle button, you'll do a hover, which basically gives you a little bit of extra height and allows you to basically stick a lot of your landings. It is amazing. I really wish that it was in Spyro 1, but it was not. And luckily they kept it in Spyro 3, but it looks like I got just about everything I'm able to get right now, about 453 gems. So we're gonna go on ahead and go to a world, not Idle Springs, because we can't complete that world. If we go to Idle Springs, we won't be able to complete that world either. So we want to go someplace where we're going to be able to complete it. So we're going to go to Colossus. And if you guys notice, we have Sparks following behind us. He is our health bar. When he is gold, he can take 3 hits. If he takes 1 hit, he becomes blue. If he takes another, he becomes green. If he takes a 3rd hit, he'll go away. He'll be dead. And then if Spyro takes a hit after Sparks is gone, Spyro himself will die. And you can do things by, and basically in every world there's different kinds of mobs that you can kill that will give Sparks butterflies, which is like essentially health. So in a majority of the levels it's like sheep. So you basically like kill sheep or whatever. Like in this, what is in this level? I don't know. Penguins. It's penguins in this level. So yeah, that's basically your health system.
A Yeti has been rampaging around our home, but we've managed to trap him by shutting all the doors. If you talk to the other brothers, they will open the gates and guide you to him.
Imagine you could shut somebody in by just closing all the doors. Colossus is actually low-key one of my favorite levels in the game, and it's right at the beginning. It's one of the cooler levels because of just the design, and the challenges are actually pretty fun. You actually get to play hockey.
I should be able to open this door for you.
By concentrating. Ow. So how about we explain the quote-unquote combat mechanics of this game. You can call it combat mechanics.
Who needs a key when you know how to chant like this?
Basically, there's 2 forms of attack. There is your...
Enemies like those.
Shut up, bitch. I'm about to explain. Basically, the 2 types of attack are your charge attack and your flame attack. Your charge attack can take care of small enemies relatively easily, but the bigger enemies like the yak will not go down to your charge. That's why you have your flame. You have to use your flame in order to basically kill bigger enemies. You know, you just gotta use the flame on bigger enemies. This is obviously that power up thing. Then we gotta get some souls. You gotta fill it up with some souls.
Hey, look what I can do.
Look what I can do. Oh, good for you. Oh. Hey, remember that tutorial?
Remember Hunter's advice.
Shut up. Like, yo, I was just... The home world is the tutorial world. Let me tell you why the first home world is essentially just a tutorial level. Even though Glimmer is technically a tutorial level as well, I feel like Colossus probably does a better job because... Actually, no. What am I talking about?
Even though I'm a vegetarian, I think you should kill that Yeti.
Kill!
In fact, I'm not so sure you're up to it.
I'm not up to it? What the fuck? I'm gonna go in here and beat his ass. Watch this. Alright, man. It's gonna be me and you. One-on-one. Man-to-man. Alright, I win.
I thought the Yeti was tougher than that. I guess he was all bark.
He's not a dog, but
I was just
whatever.
guarding our sacred talisman to make sure the Yeti didn't eat it.
I was guarding our sacred talisman so the Yeti didn't eat it. It didn't eat it. So here you go. You can have it. You literally did nothing. But I'm going to give you our sacred talisman. That's essentially what happened because we didn't do anything with the Yeti. The Yeti essentially killed himself. Also, if you guys know anything about this channel, if you've been watching for a while or if you're new, Spyro was actually the first, or Spyro 3
Welcome.
was the first, Spyro was the first game that I Let's Played. Or Spyro 3 was the first game that I Let's Played. More specifically, it was the first game that me and Spencer Let's Played, because, god damn, that feels like so long ago. That was 5 years ago that me and Spencer first started doing YouTube videos, and we started with Spyro 3, and the freaking quality was so bad. It was terrible. Like we were using an emulator like I am right now, but it's completely different the way I'm using an emulator now. Like back then, I didn't have this snowball. I didn't have a microphone. We were using game audio, like or we were basically I was basically just using the microphone that was on my laptop, which wasn't terrible. It's just not good. But the biggest problem was that I never understood until I finally got a capture card and actually like started messing around with stuff, that it turns out that we never wore headphones or anything like that, so the game audio would just come out of the freaking computer. So I never realized that I was always recording the game audio not only through the actual software but through my microphone as well. So it had not like a dual sound, because like they were both at the same exact time, so it's not like they overlapped perfectly with each other, but you could tell that it didn't sound the way it was supposed to sound. And that's what makes those earlier episodes, those early Let's Plays so cringy, is that like you go I mean, they're not there anymore, but if I were to go back and watch, like I would just be cringing so hard. Not the fact that I'm a bad like Let's Player or anything like that. I mean, I always have been a not so great Let's Player, and I'm still not great, but but because back then me and Spencer would just we just said a whole bunch of outlandish shit all the time. We literally just like got on there and just fuck around. That's all we did. Oh, let's go. And Spencer never knew why the fuck we kept playing, why we were playing Spyro, because we did Spyros 2 and 3 together, and he never cared for Spyro, so that's I guess why. I guess that's why it's like he used to hang out at my house all the time, and he's just like, yeah, you want to record something? I'm like, yeah, what are we gonna play? We're gonna play Spyro. And for a while, we were just doing like PS1 games, anything I could run off of an emulator, essentially, because I didn't have a capture card. And even when I got the capture card, my guy, but even when I got the capture card, like, the content, like, itself, like, quality-wise, not gonna lie, didn't get much better. I mean, it was when I got the capture card that I finally got the snowball and everything like that, which is great, but it's just, like, because I was finally able to record stuff with my own capture card, now I had a new problem. The new problem was that I had no idea how to edit anything, because when I got the capture card, it came with man, what was it called? This is really shitty. It came with, because the capture card that I bought, which is a capture card I still use today, is the Hauppauge HD PVR2, and
Well done.
I can't remember what the name of the software that came with it, like, because it comes with an editing software, or at least it did back then. I don't know if it still does now, but it's a really, really, really shitty, like, the most basic ass fucking, like, the most basic video editing software I've ever seen in my life. And like, you couldn't change like the screen ratio or anything like that. Like, you know how what I got right now, how I got it stretched to, I got the entire the thing stretched out to where it's full screen, because obviously games were not in full screen back in 1998 the PS1 days. They just weren't. So you would either use editing software, you know, when you're recording to fix that shit.
Thank goodness you.
Well, I never knew that until like about almost a year after I freaking got my capture card. Almost a year after I got my capture card, I finally like sat down and got, not like I didn't pay for an editing software, because like I'm not gonna lie, man, they're really expensive, so it's hard for me to want to pay for something like editing software. But then I got it, and the rest is history, man. Now the content, what little bit of content that I do actually do. Oh, that was fantastic. I'm so glad I just got that on camera, dude. That was cool. That was dope. I don't even know what I was saying before, but it doesn't matter now because that was cool. Whee! Oh, it's a good thing I had to come back here. Oh, there we go. You're fucking kidding me. Where that last one at, boy? Oh. Yeah. Got it.
Well done, Spyro. You scared the evil spirit away. Why don't you take this? I borrowed it from the temple. They don't need it.
You're not. There's no way. You're not SpongeBob. Yeah. Why I got him. Oh, he's like, fuck it. I'm out of here. I'm not getting charged with murder, not me. Alright. Alright, you fucking fat bitch.
Hello there, Spyro. Would you like to learn to swim underwater? I suppose I could teach you for a small fee?
2.
Great. Okay. When you jump in the water, you can use...
Yeah, but I don't need you to fucking tell me how to swim, bitch. Swim on my goddamn own. 500 fucking gems. You know, imagine that, dude. Like, this is only the second time that we've seen him. The second time we've seen him. But you're gonna see him a lot in this game. Well, actually, you don't see him nearly as much in this game as you do in the next game. Like, in Spyro 3, dude, Moneybags is fucking ridiculous, man. You see his ass everywhere. But that was a hell of a jump, man. We went from the first thing he opened a bridge for us for 100 gems, and the next thing you know, he went 500 of them things. Like, goddamn, what? We niggas trying to eat out here, man. Trying to take the food away from everybody. Trying to take the food off people's plates. You know what I'm saying? You could talk to Discolored Hunter over there. He'll tell you how to change the camera controls. And here's the ladder we can't climb. Man, what are you doing here?
Say, Spyro, you see this wall here? I bet you're dying to know what's on the other side. If only I had a few more gems, I might be able to remember how to lower the wall.
Might be able to remember. Huh? Oh, yeah, okay. 400! 400, dude! He just got 500 from us.
Yes, the sparkling beauty of those gems seems to have jogged my memory.
Man, get your fat ass out of here. Get your fat ass out of here, bro. Fuck you, man. I worked hard for all these gems. Like I said, man, they could taking food off people's plates, man. What if I had kids? What this man Spyro? What if this boy had kids? What if he had a family to feed? You know what I'm saying? You just gonna take all his gems just to lower the wall? What are you, Donald Trump? What's with these walls, bro?
Nice work, Spyro. The orbs you're carrying have activated this special portal. You won't find a talisman in the Ocean Speedway, but if you're fast, you'll get lots of treasure. Have fun.
400 treasure to be specific. So you notice that thing's closed. If you try to hit the button, it'll open that first gate, but it'll close this one. So if you jump around, you get a orb. Like so. Yay. Nah, I'll do it. I always like to do the speedways last because they're my least favorite. Don't really care for the speedways in this game. Whee! We're heading back this way because now we can swim, so we can actually collect another orb. I'm about to dive in. Oh, okay. I'm like, I wanna go down, please. Just let me. Okay, cool. I actually really love the swimming controls in this game. That is, you know, most games when they have underwater levels and when they have underwater controls, a lot of times they ruin certain aspects of the gameplay of certain games with water levels and things like that. But I think Spyro, or at least Spyro 2, or Spyro 2 and 3, because you couldn't swim in Spyro 1, but I feel like they really do a good job with the swimming controls because I always feel in control. I never feel like it's too hard for me to swim around and get my my bearings, essentially. Idle Springs is another fun level right here at the beginning. He saw that one came alive, so he's like, oh, I got an idea. Oh, I got an idea. I got me a bad bitch. Ooh. Nope. Psych. Psych.
Spyro, the idols we were carving have come to life. They've locked us out of our temples and stolen our food.
God damn. Locked us out of our temples, stole our food. That's some fuckboy shit. Alright, bro. Well, let's fucking take care of business, man. First and foremost, man, you always gotta get gems. It's like... You guys like MacGuffins? I love MacGuffins. Gems is like the ultimate MacGuffin because, first of all, it's so satisfying. Every time I pick up a gem, I'm satisfied because I love the chime sound that it makes every single time that you pick up a gem. Whee!
We've been locked in here with all our tools, and the giant idleheads won't let the workers in unless we can solve the 3 puzzles they've given us.
Jesus Christ, these
The
are
first
some
puzzle
terrible people.
is to turn all these blocks yellow. If you have trouble, come back and talk to me.
Yeah, see, I don't know what it is that made me figure this out because I really can't remember. But all you gotta do is jump on all 4 corners right from the beginning. Bada boom.
Wow, Spyro, you did it!
Spyro, you did it!
Now, meet me at the pond for the next challenge.
Okay. I'm doing these challenges now so I don't have to backtrack to this part of the level later. Even though I do gotta backtrack 1 time in this part, but don't want to do it 2 times.
This idol says he's hungry and won't be satisfied until he's swallowed 10 fish. He's got a sensitive stomach, so watch what kind of fish you feed him.
I believe Flamefish, Dido's very picky. I believe you can, orange and blue fish, right? Yeah, orange and blue fish is what you want to feed him. No red fish. If you feed him any red fish, he will, he'll spit out, I think he'll spit out 3 fish. If you... I mess up this challenge a lot because I just see a fish and I want to flame it. But you can see, if you're paying attention really carefully, you can see what color is coming up. If you get a... I'm sure you can get a better angle on the water than what I got, because I'm not really looking at the water. I'm just hoping that I don't flame the wrong ones. Actually get the first try without failing? That'd be crazy. I say this like it's hard,
Okay, Spyro,
but
just 1 more puzzle to go. I'll meet you over by the college stones for your final challenge.
alright, that's like towards the end of the level and we're not there yet, so we'll see you there, bud. Alright. So as you see, there's these guys. They have shields. So we can't flame them. Metal shields. So you just gotta charge them. Like so. I feel like I really shouldn't even have to explain this kind of stuff because this is the kind of game where it's like all you gotta do is mess around with the controls a little bit for like maybe 5 minutes and you can figure out just about everything that Spyro can do.
Those metal shields are making enemies invulnerable to your flame attack.
Yeah, I just told the audience, thanks. I don't know what it is. I love jumping around. Like I just do that a lot sometimes. Hey, bitch. Excuse me. Oh, I'll take an extra life, even though those like don't matter at all in this game. Except like, and I'm probably thinking of Spyro 3 because I don't think there's any. Actually, the only boss in this game that might give me any trouble is actually the final boss. But all the other ones are pretty simple and easy enough for the most part. But the final boss actually is a difficult one. It's a toughie.
To aim the camera left or right, press the
Oh.
L2 or
Yeah, like I said, it's about spend 5 minutes playing with the controls. You can figure out everything about this game, or at least when it comes to controls. At least at the beginning, because we're going to be getting moves throughout the game. So
If you jump on these stones in the correct order, you...
gotcha, we'll win. So we got the star. So we're gonna go with the star. Nope. Okay.
If you jump on these...
Fantastic. Okay. So go with the star, and then we'll go with this one, and then this one, right? Okay. And this one, and this. Okay, that was a complete guess. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I know what I'm doing. So,
Nice job.
although I don't know why it brings us all the way back here. Oh, okay, I guess it's because that's where the chest was. It's like, let me out of here. Let me out of here. Woo. Ow. 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 What up, cuz?
Spyro, you're pretty tough. If you ever want a permanent job, we've got a place for you here. For the moment, I want you to have this talisman.
Hey, at least it's nice to know that your boy got job offers if he ever needed one. Okay. No, I don't want to go all the way out there. I don't think there's anything beyond that point that I just went to. At least I hope not. Ah. Damn, fucking moving amongst the trees, goddamn. Okay, so I'm like, flame it, my guy. Alright, now let's make our way back this way. Cool. Supercharge. Alright, so the goal of this one is you have to get all 6 of these consecutively. Because if you miss one, then they'll all come back and you gotta redo it. And luckily for me, I was able to get it on the first try again. Man, I'm on a roller today with that kind of shit. That kind of shit. Oh, it's dead.
Look at that. The hula girl's rain dance blew up that idol like a Roman candle. Now I can pursue that dancing career I've dreamed of. Take this orb. It could help you go places.
It can. That's absolutely true. Man, whoever wrote that line's a fucking genius. Alright. So now we just gotta pick these gems up here. And then pick up the gems over by the start of the level. And then we should be done. Yeah, let me just make sure. Alright, cool. Oh well. I guess I'll go this way. I might as well, fuck it. Wait, but will I make it? I don't know if I'll make it to up there. I think I'm gonna have to go back this way. Damn, I'm doing so much unnecessary shit right now. It's bear with me, man. It's been a while. It's actually been about a year or so since I played Spyro 2, so forgive me if I'm not in Spyro destroying mode. Oh shit. There we go. I don't even think I need to do all that to get there, but whatever. What? Oh, there we go. I was about to say. Whee! If you're still tuned in, if you like what you're seeing, go on ahead and drop a like on the stream. Make sure you hit the subscribe button so that way every time that I come on streaming, your boy, you know your boy's on, you know what I'm saying? So you can enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. Another one, another one. Anyways, where to next? I've been going for about an hour. I want to see if I can maybe get 1 or 2 more levels in, depending. So now we gotta go on this way. I'm pretty sure we can complete all the other levels in this. Actually, that's a lie. We can't complete Sunny Beach yet. We can complete Hurricane, so we're gonna go in there. With the addition of new moves and things like that added into the game, it allows the developers to make it to where you can't get certain things and you have to backtrack and things like that. Some people would say it's annoying, but I actually like it because it adds a sense of replayability to the levels that you've already been to. And then once you get your new abilities, it's like, oh hey, let's go use this new thing. To go do something in an older level. Oh, let's talk to him.
We've always had trouble with the gear grinders, but now they've set up force fields to separate us. If you can find diodes, you can use them to turn off the force fields. I think there's a diode around here somewhere, but my eyesight isn't what it used to be.
I got it already. And man, is it me or does he sound a little bit like SpongeBob? It's almost as if he's voiced by Tom Kenny or something. Spoiler alert. Yes. Fucking kill the robot as soon as possible. I think if you destroy all these little windmills that are hanging around, you'll get a skill point. Skill points are essentially like kind of like achievements for a PS1 game. Where it's like, if you do a particular task, you'll be awarded a skill point, and they don't count towards the percentage for your game, which is why I don't touch skill points. I'll get a few skill points on complete accident because that's just what happens whenever you're playing Spyro or Spyro 2 or the Spyro games in general, like Spyro 2 and 3, because I'm pretty sure Spyro 1 does not have skill points, but a lot of times throughout Spyro 2 and 3 you'll just get a random skill point sometime. You might think it's random, but it's just like you got an achievement without knowing it. And every time you get a skill point, you are awarded an extra life. If that means anything to you. Ow. I don't know why I like sprinted, jumped, and then glided, but give me some food. Or give Sparks some food. Bitch. I don't know if I don't want, I can't remember if I need a, do I need a power up for that? Or can I go do that now? I don't know. Oh wait, I can go do that now. I'm tripping you guys, I'm sorry. I always have a hard time trying to figure out which Spyro game I really like the most, because Man, I have played through and beaten and 100%ed Spyros 2 and 3 literally more times than what is necessary. And, you know, like, there are a few things that I like about Spyro 3 that are cool, but I feel like in a few ways, it really kind of like takes a step back from Spyro 2, mostly because in Spyro 2, first of all, you have the gem fighter automatically. First and foremost. Secondly, in the third game, they take that away. You gotta earn it. But then there's also, like, they added multiple new playable characters to play as in Spyro 3. Which they're fun, but, which, like, the new characters are kind of, well, I say fun. They're kind of fun, but they're not, like, anything special. Like, there's Sheila the Kangaroo. She plays a little bit different. She jumps high, but her controls are stiff. Then there's Sergeant Bird. He flies and shoots guns, but his controls are even more stiff. And then there's Bentley the Yeti, who's really slow. He's like a powerhouse, but he's really slow. It basically meanders everywhere. And then there's Agent 9, who just shoots, who basically he walks on land and shoots lasers, who also controls very stiffly. And then you can also play as Sparks, who basically plays just like Spyro. He's just smaller, and he has much smaller worlds. So I mean, like, I love Spyro 3, but at the same time, man, it's like the way too many characters, way too many playable characters. Like, there's just no need for a Spyro game to have 5 playable characters. I'd say 3 at the most. Like, if you want to do, like, if I had to keep 2 of them, I would keep Sheila and probably Sergeant Bird, because I really don't care about Bentley or Agent 9. But, like, I would definitely keep those 2. Not because they're even good, just because they're not terrible. I don't know where that one came from. Probably, like, literally right behind me, and I'm just not paying attention because I'm a mook. God, I remember when people used to say shit like, fuck mook. Yo, fuck mook. Yeah, you're a bitch. God damn it. Just need one more. Bitch. Get in your fucking place. Are you kidding me, dude? Just. There you go. Okay. There's just one more, so I bet he's gonna try to go after this one. Aha! Motherfucker. Yeah. I did it.
Thank you, Spyro.
You're welcome. I'll be taking this. Yoink. Onward to victory. Victory screech. Alright. No. What's wrong with you? What you were thinking? What you thought it was? That boy was waiting. Ow. except not out. I have no idea how many fucking enemies I need to kill, but I am murdering everything I see. Just in case. Okay. Supercharge. Alright, cool. Now we need to go on ahead and activate these buttons, because these buttons are going to slow down these propellers so that way we can actually jump across them, because that is clearly the goal. Alright, now this one's the kind of tough part. Oh, I was close. Whee! Ying! Yay! Go ahead, cuz. Alright, that should have been all the panels, I think.
Spyro, do you see that big building over there? The gear grinders are using it to steal our electricity. Please help us by shutting down the machinery inside.
You got it, bud. Anything for you, SpongeBob. Even though Spyro is also SpongeBob. Why is that over there if it's nothing? Ooh! Ooh! It's not expecting that.
Spyro, you've done well so far. You can have this little trinket for good luck. If you have any questions about shutting down the factory, just ask me.
It's crazy how some people are like, here, take this orb, you can use it. Or some people are like, it's a trinket, or it's a doodad, or it's a thingy-majig. Okay, taking risks. Hut. Alright, cool. I'm like, dude, can you fucking... Yeah, see? That's a skill point. Or maybe it's not a skill point. I don't know, man.
Thanks for shutting down the...
No problem, bud. All we gotta do is go to the end of the level. Am I gonna make it? Yes. Whee! Yeah. Oh,
Thank you, Spyro.
you're welcome. Now give me your fucking talisman. Bitch, give me your fucking talisman. Do it. Dee 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 dee. Dunzo. Oh, you mad, bro? You fucking mad, bro? Damn! Oh, they made that shit sound like he done snapped his glasses in half. That's what that... Man, them boys need bifocals for they bifocals. I'm gonna skip out on Sunny Beach at this particular moment. Wait a minute. Which one is the one I can't complete? Is it that one or is it this one? Oh, I can complete Aquaria Towers. I'm gonna go on ahead and do the Speedway. Right, fast, why not? Speedways are actually not required in any way at all. They're literally just to get some extra gems, and there's one orb in all the Speedways. One orb. It's just a matter of finding out where it is. So the goal of all these is that there's 4 sets of 8. 4 sets of 8 things. So in this one there's rings. Rings, boats. Can't remember what the last one is. Oh, those. Oh, rings, boats, thingamajigs. Yeah. Cause. I should have this. There we go. Yeah. Just like that. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and retry, and then when you hit retry, go on this way, see everybody's chilling out, doing their thing. Notice there's this one bitch just standing here.
I guess now you think you're pretty good. Well,
Oh, but I am,
let's
bitch.
see if you're as good as
What you mean?
the champion.
Who the fuck is the champion? Oh, it's Hunter. Alright, whatever. So all we gotta do is follow Hunter through these 20 rings. Essentially, I don't know if he has to go through them first. Yeah, essentially, yeah, he has to go through them first because we have to follow. Oh shit. Yeah, this he likes to be a douchebag with the way he likes to turn. He likes to turn at the not so obvious places. Ooh. Just try to stay as close behind him as possible. And it's weird. She's like, oh, what if let's see if you can beat our current champion. Like, you don't beat him in anything. You just follow him through the 20 rings and you quote unquote win. Like, I guess. Unless you can get in front of him at the end, I'm not sure.
Great job, Spyro. That was some excellent flying.
Thanks, bitch. Cool, completed that place. Yay. Oh, whoops. Get out. Get out. All right. Fucking douche. Oh, he's teasing him with the water. What kind of fuckboy shit is that? Oh, yo, you guys are gonna die. And then he's oh no. What a fucking oh, you're dead. I love how when you attack the crabs, they just fall into pieces. Water in the hole. Oh god, I know I'm gonna see money bags in this fucking world. Oh, that's where I came from. Where are you going? Where are you going? Ooh, open it up. Ooh, open it up. Ooh, crisscross jump. With a bell in the trunk. Mr. Miyagi. Tats on my body. Oh, we'll be seeing those later. Can't forget those. Boy, how the fuck did I not just get that crab, boy? Come here, bitch. Oh god, what the fuck? Hey man. You like, do me a favor. Go kill yourself.
Hi, Spyro. You must be tougher than you look to get here. All the same, you won't be able to get past the metal sharks up ahead. I suppose I could let you borrow my submarine, though. For a modest fee, of course.
Is there a difference between modest and small? I'm gonna count that. That's 3.
A pleasure doing business with you, Spyro. This submarine is...
Okay, that's fair enough. It's safe, and it's also just 100 gems. So, fair enough. We'll have to come. We're gonna have to come down here eventually, where these metal sharks are. It's just a matter of what we're gonna do to keep ourselves from dying. Motherfucker. Yeah, there you go. You deserve that. Okay, don't want to go back through the shark part yet. It's essentially the end of the level. We're back at the beginning, literally.
Our world is wet again. We all want you to have this talisman of Aquaria Towers to remember us by.
Yes, because if I don't have this talisman, I'm going to completely forget that you ever existed. Oh, you think you're done, but you're never done. Come here, boy. Alright. Do you guys like murder? The answer is yes. That's what we're gonna do. Yo, your boy was pressing circle to fire at that fucking shark, and he just goddamn munched me. First death. I'm like, how many times am I gonna fucking miss? Ooh? know. Sometimes what it is, I'm just getting lost. I'm like, what the fuck? Where am I going? Hey yo. I'll get those out the way. Alright, cool. Now, this way, and up here. A whole new world. The rest of the gems for this entire world should be up here. Or not like just up here specifically, but you know what I mean, like in this area.
The water workers have...
Your children's. Your children's. I'm gonna get there, boy. I don't know how many there are. I think there's like 6 towers or whatever. We gotta get to the top of all the towers to save all of his children. Because he is too much of a pussy to try himself. Essentially. At least that's what I gathered. From the extensive 2 seconds that I talked to him. Like that way? Or like downward? Oh, okay, so it's back. Okay, so there's, oh yeah, there's gems. There's gems in a couple of these tunnels. Oh, there. Got it. Before we actually go do that, we're gonna do this, so that way we can get these out of the way, so we don't gotta go back. New pet manta ray. I'm talking underwater, perfectly fine, without a mask over my mouth or anything. I'm just breathing. I have goggles on, but no snorkel, and I have nothing plugging my nose. I'm just a cheetah that can just breathe and swim underwater. Anyways, we're basically doing the same thing that we were just doing in the Speedway. We're following the seahorse on this manta ray, and we basically just have to follow through all the rings. And once we do that, we will get an orb, because it's basically what happens when you complete any type of challenge in this game. Got it. So we're supposed to be collecting orbs, but like half of them come from Hunter. You know what I mean? Or it feels like half of them come from Hunter. So now we're doing a quote-unquote more difficult. This isn't much more difficult at all, but... Whee! Just follow him. Ah! Got it. Incredible. Alright, boy. Going down. Must be gate numero 3. Bitch. Basically, we're going through the level again, just going to all the gates or all these towers. I guess that's why they call it Aquaria Towers. Okay, so where is... Oh, there you go. I'm like, where in the foop is the goddamn, man. Sometimes, man, I just feel like I'm getting lost like a motherfucker. I am polite than a motherfucker. Is this Tower 5? Yes. So now they got crabs and electric fences. Oh shit. Can't help it. They gotta die. Gotta go. This way. Whee! Doesn't matter now. I don't know if it's faster to actually swim through or to... Actually, I don't know if you can even get into the freaking submarine anymore because there's no way for it to really let you out. I guess. I don't know. I say we can just take the damage. It doesn't even matter at this point.
You did it. Now we can...
We did it, King Flippy. I mean, I did it. But whatever. Same difference, right? Got him. I believe there was only one more level for us to beat before we actually go fight our first boss, which is actually right in front of us. This is the boss door right here, or at least that's where it leads to the boss. But that's actually where we're going to be ending off this first episode of Let's Play. I couldn't remember the name of the game for a second. Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage. In the next episode, we're going to go to Sunny Beach. We're gonna beat the shit out of it. We can't complete it yet, but we're gonna beat it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Fight a boss. Continue on into the next homeworld. But until then, I'm the Purple Director. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.